What up there, anime and manga communities? This is your boy Chick, or Chadia, whatever the hell it is you want to call me. And today, I'm here to talk about Bleach Chapter 591. Now, before I get started, I just want to say a few things. Number one, I apologize for the lateness of this video, considering it's how the One Piece, Naruto, Magi, and another Let's Talk are already up. My bad, but the last video got messed up, and I had to redo it now, and I was lazy and I didn't fucking doing it. So here we are, hooray! Yeah, we're here. Anyways, this week's chapter of Bleach was mostly funny. Like, it was a funny chapter of Bleach, but other than that, it was set up for next week. And yeah, it's a very Bleach has been very simple. Like, I haven't felt hype for Bleach since, let me see, when was the last time I felt hype? What was the last fight that just made me hype as fuck? I had to say the Captain Commander versus Yuhaba. Like, you keep that was breaking dead. Like, I wish we could take. I'm gonna save that rant for later on in the video. For now, let's just get into the chapter. Chapter starts off with Minatori, Loopy, Charlotte, and the other dude who we're just gonna call Pretty Boy Sparkles. Pretty Boy Sparkles. They're all talking, and their ambitions and how they're zombies, and then they're all talking, they're arguing or whatever. Freaking Konosuchi pulls out like this freaking this button and just starts electrocuting. And the funny thing is, they're like, yo, what if it was like, Luffy was like, yo, I wasn't even really talking like that. And he's like, yo, y'all still talking? And he freaking electrocutes him again. I'm like, dude, you're cold-blooded. Well, I guess that I should have already known that, seeing as how I've been with Bleach since the beginning, but whatever. So from there, we move forward into Minatori and the gang fighting the zombies of the White Mist, who, for those of you who haven't watched my Bleach chapter Let's Talks, the White Mist is Gigi. And if you watch and read the Bleach manga at this point in time, then you would know why I'm calling him the White Mist as an alias, because I find it funny and it amuses me. Anyways, so from there, they're, bodying the zombies, and you see Minatori kind of, he's, not using his full strength because he's nervous about the blood. He doesn't want the blood to get on him because he knows how the White Mist's, ability works. And if the blood gets on him, he's afraid he might be, lose control. But then Luffy comes in and tells him, like, look, man, let's check this out real quick. We're zombies already, so we ain't got nothing to worry about. And number two is these guys' blood can't affect us. Look at Charlotte. She's killed like hundreds, thousands of them, but we ain't got nothing. And another thing I found interesting in this chapter, because I'm running out of shit to talk about because the chapter was so simple, but this is something I found interesting, was Konosuchi was talking to Yumi, Chika, and Ikkaku, because they were like, hey, stop, these are mostly Division 11 people. These are our comrades. Don't go and start killing them. And Konosuchi raises a good point. He's like, look, straight up, he's like, I'm really surprised that the Division 11, the ruthless dudes, are talking about comrades, because if you think of, because this is the law of the land. If you raise your sword against Soul Society, if you pose yourself as a threat, we have to stop you. And there is no opting out. We got to do this, or we're going to lose. We got to win. This is not a game here. We can save as many as we like. But you said, like, I liked how they touched upon, like, look, man, these are fodder anyway. You know what I'm saying? But it is a good thought. So, and this might be foreshadowing to another better death in a minute. So then we see the White Mist fixing up Bambi-chan's arm, and because the explosion blew it off. And so Pretty Boy Sparkles comes in, and he's like, hey, you kind of remind me of myself. And he's like, how so? And then he sends Bambi to go fight him. But he bodies Bambi. Like, Pretty Boy Sparkles, he was like a wet, he's like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. I found that funny. Well, not so much funny, but to see his power at this point in time. And from there, you see, then he uses a heart beam. Not cool like Netero's heart. My nigga Netero, like, like this weird narrow heart beam thing, and insta kills Bambi. But then the White Mist calls in his Captain Commander, which is Hitsugaya, which begs the question of how did he get Hitsugaya? I guess, well, Hitsugaya was, from what I remember, unconscious. So yeah, probably. So what does this? That's pretty much the chapter. What does all this mean? Let's talk about some of the stuff before I call this a let's talk. Right. First of all, I would like to talk about the possibility of Hitsugaya's death. I think Hitsugaya looks cool and he has that emo cool factor, but we need some really important character deaths because this is a war. And this leads me into my rant that I need to do. What the hell is up with war arcs lately? It is war. WARPETDEFG. War. Like, people have to die. It's war. Like, you don't just leave war with all your comrades alive. And I'm not talking about fodder deaths, because no one gives a crap about fodder. I'm talking about real characters that matter. And I know we have a few, but we need some more. This can't be like Naruto where we only leave with one death, who like Neji. We have so far the Captain Commander dead, and what's the one, Izuya, or is that's the name? The guy with the sword that every time he hits you it raised the weight. I think his name is Izuya or Izuya or something. Izuya. I was gonna say Izuya. We have 2 deaths, and forgive me if I'm forgetting one or the other, but I still feel like we need a few more. I at least want to leave this arc with 5 major character deaths. This is the last arc. This cannot be like Naruto with this freaking laid back. See, I want to feel tension. I want to feel in a war arc like it's war. Like any character that I love can die. I want to feel like damn near Game of Thrones level of like, yo, I don't know. But other than that was the rant I needed to get into. But, you know, like I said, there's some foreshadowing that Hitsugaya could die, and that would be good. I don't necessarily care too much for Hitsugaya's character like that, but, well, only time will tell. But for the most part, not even for the most part, I'm done. This is your boy, Chidia, signing out. Please be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and do other things to help a black brother thrive. And I will catch y'all on the flip. It's been golden. Peace out, anime and manga communities.